Hello, Beans. I don't know what my voice just did there, but it sure happened. Hello. How is everybody doing? Full disclosure, I'm cranky as fuck today, but we're gonna keep trucking, you know? Hi, Blib. Good to see you. Um, yeah, I was just working on something that made me really cranky, and I took a break from it to get a little less cranky, and that worked a little bit, but not entirely. And also, my laptop is running really slow today, so we'll see how that goes. Um, It definitely crashed and reset itself last night during Libstream, which is pretty common, but sometimes it comes back refreshed from one of those, and sometimes it comes back not feeling so great. Which, like, same, bestie, it's fine. So I hope everybody's doing well, relatively speaking, I guess. We're gonna keep working on our lasagna. We need to finish this week. And we definitely need to get some more red in there because that is supposed to be the focus color. For this month. The poll for my patrons is up for the color in focus for next month. So if you're interested in voting on that, you can go and do that. Yeah, lasagna. The idea was kind of like a lasagna hot tub. And I don't know why I put those things together, but I sure did. So we do have some more work to do on shading our critters here. And then we have a bunch of filling to do, which is gonna take a little bit. But I'm confident that we can finish this week. We might finish it early, and then we can start on the next thing that I have sketched. I haven't inked it yet, but I should do that this week. Because I don't have any modeling sessions this week or doctor's appointments. So I actually have time to do things. Theoretically. I just got a text from my pharmacy about something that's ready that should not be ready. Because it's not on auto refill. What are you guys doing? Why? Hey Al, good to see you. I don't want auto refill on for that. That's way too early. What are you doing? I love how the one thing that I really want auto refill on, it won't let me do auto refill on. I want auto refill off. Why do I have to do that? That's stupid. Alright, never mind. We're leaving that alone. Oh god, that sounds like a lot of fun, Al. Good luck. I do have some tea today, because my brother made tea because he isn't feeling well. What else do I have to say? Not much of interest, honestly. I did get the sticker ready for the sticker club for next month. Which is this. So we have our little lilac Lolita ready to go for next month. So this will be the sticker club sticker that I will mail to your home if you decide to join my sticker tier on Patreon. I think it turned out pretty well, honestly. All things considered. I don't know why my brain has been having like really weird idea combos lately. Yeah, kinda. I just wanted to do like a Lolita fashion for it. Or them. I don't know what Grimace's pronouns are. Grimace feels like a they it. I don't know. Hi, Shani. Thank you. Oh, I should also actually... My brain isn't working right, which, like, you could say, Katie, when is your brain working right? And the answer is still never, but some days it works a little better than other days. Oh, that's so annoying, Big White Bear. Yeah, so I have a prescription toothpaste basically that has extra fluoride in it because my mouth is a disaster. So it's just like preventative care to keep things from getting worse. But they already gave me a new tube of it the last time I was in there. And these tubes are gigantic. Like they last for like 3 months. But for some reason, their auto refill had it renew a month after, which is like a lot. That's ridiculous. That's so much toothpaste. I'm still using a tube from my previous prescription for this. The new tube that they gave me last month is not even open yet. So I'm gonna need to call them and tell them that that's ridiculous and to stop, I guess, because the app won't let me change it. But the antidepressant that causes withdrawal symptoms, that one I'm not allowed to have auto renew on, apparently. Which is like, okay, thanks. That's super helpful. It's not even a controlled substance. Like, my other antidepressant is on auto renew, but not that one. Heaven forbid, heaven forbid, I have access to my medications. Um, yeah. So, stuff and things. I do want to make our capybara a little hairier. I started layering in some colors to make him fuzzy last time. I think we'll go a little bit more intense on that. I also think I want to add some pink to his schnoz. I added a little bit down here, but I think that we could do a little bit more intense with that, and I would like it better. But I'm gonna need to tone the pink down a little bit because the pink I have is like pink, you know? But we can mute that a little bit and that will be fine. Hi, Cap! Wait, why are you home? That's a little red. Thank you, Shawnee. Everybody should say thank you, Shawnee. Shawnee's a really good mod. We love Shawnee. Oh, well, that's a nice surprise then. Okay, I'm worried that I'm gonna overdo this, but we're just gonna go for it. Because fuck it, we ball. Because I do think a little bit more pink to that is good. Me too. Shawnee is a delight, and we're blessed to have Shawnee in our lives. For realsies. Oh, good. Love that, Cap. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit too. I might not do great at expressing what I'm doing today just because I'm like not in the best brain space. So if you guys are curious about something I'm doing and I haven't said it out loud, feel free to ask. That won't make me mad. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not in the best of brain locations today. I say brain locations. Like there's a map of my brain and we're in what the fuck land instead of happy-go-lucky land, you know? But there's just stuff going on and I'm generally cranky, so you know. Interesting. Thank you, Shawnee. I still think that Grimace is a they, it king. That's my thinking. But we will go with he, him. Thank you for looking that up, Shawnee. Okay. You're fine. Calm down. Hi, Sleepy. Yeah, Shawnee loves looking stuff up. And it's great because that's usually how I am in people's chats where somebody asks a question and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Let's look it up. Except Shawnee is that. Yeah, I added one this morning, Sleepy. I'm pretty pleased with it, honestly. I think it encapsulates you very well. I'm guessing that Shawnee is busy cooking dinner. because that is about what happens around this time of day. But Shawnee wants to be a good mod, and so Shawnee will pop in and keep track of me a little bit while they're in the kitchen. So I'm guessing they aren't super up on chat, but they're popping back to say random things and help me out. Oh, okay, Shoddy. And that's totally fair. I feel that. Yeah, because you're spicy and sweet, Sleepy. Oh, interesting. The toothpaste isn't expensive for me. It's covered, so I think I just pay 50 cents on it, and it's not that bad. And I won't lie, I like that toothpaste better than regular toothpaste because the mint isn't as intense, so it doesn't feel like getting face fucked by a candy cane, which is really nice. Because now when I use like regular toothpaste, it's just like aggressive. It's too much. And I love mint, but like that's a lot. Why would you do that? Yeah, that's how I've always described it. You're welcome. Okay, working. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not very focused today. Oh, interesting, Sleepy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like this is what it feels like to chew 5 gum by force, you know? Oh, that's even worse, Sleepy. I'm sorry. Okay, what? I'm like... Get it together, girly. You can do this. Good luck with your meeting, Al. Oh, yeah. I remember the Arm & Hammer one being nice. I used to use Tom's of Maine because it came in better flavors that I liked, but it also didn't have fluoride, and that was a disaster. So like I went in for a cleaning after a bit, and my dentist was like, "Oh my God, what toothpaste are you using?" And I was like, "I'm using Tom's." And they were like, "Is there a reason you're doing that?" And I was like, "I just like the flavors." And they were like, "You need to be using a toothpaste with fluoride in it. You're dying." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, exactly, Sleepy. Thanks, Al. I could say something wildly inappropriate right now, but I'm not going to. My filter is still a little active. Although I'll tell Cap later if he remembers and reminds me. Yeah, exactly. It's not something that needs to be said out loud, but I can tell Al or you. I could even tell Sleepy for all that. Sleepy would get it too. But I'm trying to behave a little bit. Just a little, though. I think we knew that already, Sleepy. Do you remember your list of the hierarchy of bottoms? I was pretty high up there. When are you streaming next, by the way, Sleepy? There, now he looks fuzzy. Cool. All good. I'm just curious. I know you don't have like a schedule, but I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm better than Giovanni because I can at least actually win a Pokemon battle. Just saying. I'm forming a joke here. That took way longer than it needed to. But if Lib is Giovanni, I think that tracks because Giovanni has his underlings do all the work while he's too busy petting pussy. And I feel like that's Lib. You're welcome. Yeah. I love that, Shawnee. I gotcha. That's totally fair, Sleepy. I'm a very schedule-oriented person. I'm sure you can tell that just by my general demeanor and how I'm like, when are we doing a thing though? Okay, but when? No, when though? I'm gonna say a sentence that I don't think has ever been said before. Does that make Meowth the cuck of Team Rocket? Yeah. The pieces are coming together. Sorry, Sleepy. I won't make you sit on the floor, though. You can sit on the edge of the bed. Thanks for arriving for Hot Takes with Katie, the show where I say sentences that haven't been said before, and watch the little counter that says original thoughts tick down by 1. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna be cucked, you should at least be on the bed so you can feel what you aren't getting. You know what I mean? I feel like that's meaner. Wobbuffet too. I feel like Wobbuffet in general with Team Rocket is just kind of happy to be there and be included but doesn't do anything. So I think Wobbuffet is like the ace friend. Who's just like, I don't get it, but get it, girl. Hi, Tomato. Sorry. Thank you, Shawty. I mean, to be fair, Tomato might be surprised by it happening here. This conversation would be totally normal on Libstream, but I'm a little unhinged today. There shouldn't be a cooldown. If there is, I can change it. Let me check. It should also say on the spreadsheet, Shawnee, if there is. Yeah, guys, I have a spreadsheet for my mods, so that they know all of the commands and stuff that I have, and all the people who should be shouted out when they show up in chat and stuff, and reasons for why people are banned and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I will change that, Shawnee. I don't think we need that. That was probably just the auto setup for that. We don't need a cooldown. We're fine. Okay. Cooldown eliminated. I will update the spreadsheet. Yeah, well, okay. This is also going to be something that you aren't surprised about. But whenever I'm a mod in somebody's channel, I have specific, like, notes about what commands are in which chat. That's color-coded. that I sit next to my computer when I'm modding. So instead of making my mods do something like that, I just make a spreadsheet and send them a link when I mod them. I'm just like this as a person, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It just makes it easier, especially since oh my gosh, the saturation on this camera today is intense. My hand is not that red in person. But I'm a mod for so many people that, like, it gets confusing as fuck, and I will use the wrong commands in the wrong streams. Because, like, how many people am I mod for? At least 5, maybe 6. Not including the streamer who doesn't stream anymore. Oh, Bwib, I love that you think that there's 5 spreadsheets and multiple folders. It's all just in the downloads folder. And the only spreadsheet is the one that Adam keeps track of for the bit alerts. And that's it. Yeah. Oh my god, customers, leave Sleepy alone. You need to go away. Sleepy's mine. Okay, we didn't get quite all the white or all of the orange up off of the eyebrows here. Yeah, you're welcome, Sleepy. Right? Sleepy should be paid to pay attention to me. This is the way that it should work. I don't think me doing this is going to improve it, but it's going to make me feel better, so. I'm probably going to go over that in white ink, but that will be something I need to do near the end. I do think that I need to shade a little bit more on this guy with like a toned down orange a little bit. I think if we're making Katie enjoying like a profession, Cap is the manager, and I don't think he really wants to be a manager. Yeah, there we go. That's better. You do, it's true. Oh no, that's totally fine, Tomato. I love that. I do that with other streamers too. It's good to have a work buddy, you know? And you're welcome to like tell us what you're working on, and we can tell you to go do that if we see you in chat. Oh, I was like, is Stars here? She shouldn't be awake, but I think you're just using the command. Oh, you are here. Stars, why are you not asleep, baby? I know you said you weren't feeling great, so I hope you feel better. I do need to do some more base shading on the capybara here. If there's anything I can do to help, I think you know that you can ask, but I also know that you will feel bad about asking, so this is me saying you shouldn't feel bad about asking. If I could, I absolutely would. I've actually been having a lot less headaches lately, which is good. I think it's mostly because my teeth are fixed. Well, in the process of being fixed. So I could take a headache for you, for sure, if we had the technology. Yes, yes, we love a fix. Which is also why I still feel like I'm talking a little funny because where the edge of my teeth are has changed pretty drastically. Hi, Matto. Good luck with your lesbian. Snom has assigned you as lesbian. Have a good time with that. Thank you, Shani. Okay. I don't know if there's really anything else to do up here. Non-binary. That tracks. I think we're on to the pasta next, which is going to be a bit of a task. Actually, do I want to mess with the leaves? No, I don't. Do I want to do this? No, I really don't. So let's not. It's non-binary, yes. Excellent. Non-binary is you're either a snom or you're not. It's the only two options. Because it does make it sound like a binary. It's non-binary. It's non-binary. I will do a hydrate, thank you. There. Water. Thank you, Matto. Okay. Pasta color is always tricky because it's way more yellow than I think it should be. So we're gonna start with yellow and work our way up from there. Because I think yellow and yellow ochre is probably gonna get us vaguely into the right sphere. I think that's a little too yellow. That's closer. Yeah, okay. Maybe I do want it more yellow than that. Yep. Again, all is more yellow than I think it should be. Ooh, nice. We love the aha moments. Those are always good. I have fallen back into an old hyperfixation. Sleepy already knows this, but Sleepy got signed on to the Wobble Dog memo list. But I've been creating atrocities. It's not their fault, it's my fault. But, you know, I've been blasting through the achievements. I love Wobble Dogs. I really do. I had it on Switch, which is a bad version. Like, it's not the full game. And there aren't a lot of guides that don't talk about the PC game, so it's really difficult to figure stuff out. Yeah. Yeah, that's just one of the random mutations. I will say, Sleepy, that the dog that I named after you is more likely to eat poop than actual food. And I don't know what that says, but it says something. Which, like, for dog breeding in this game is great because the stuff that's in poop, like so basically, if you haven't played the game, the gut biome, so whatever bacteria you have in the dog's stomach is what affects what mutations happen. And the germs in poop give you random mutations, so it's something that's really helpful if you're trying to get all the achievements. So, like, dogs with 2 heads or 2 tails or wings or whatever, or different patterns and colors and stuff like that. So, like, it's great for me, but I'm concerned about your well-being, Sleepy. Oh, nice. They didn't used to have a Mac version. I'm glad they do now. Yeah, Sleepy's first spawn got me 3 achievements in one. It was great. So Sleepy Jr. got Wide Dog achievement, 2 Head achievement, and more than 4 Leg achievement. And to anybody who hasn't played Wobble Dogs, this sounds ridiculous. Yeah, it was a wide load dog, you know? But I've been trying to make my most recent endeavor has been trying to make a dog that is like a coffee table. So, like, thin and wide. And they're also funny because if they get rolled onto their backs, they can't get back up. You have to help them. Oh, I also showed Sleepy my gnats, which are really, really tiny dogs with really long, spindly legs and wings, but they're so small that they can't fly because they can't make themselves stand up. I put them in storage because I was tired of hand feeding them. At a certain point, your dogs get too fucked up and they won't eat on their own. So you have to hand feed them, and they can't play with anything, so you have to pet them regularly or they get depressed. I'm making atrocities and I'm having fun. I promise that I take care of them all very well. I just make them into little horrors before I do so. I do have deaths turned off. I let the first dog that you're just like forced to use, I let that dog die just to get the achievement, but then I turned off death. There's more stuff that I need to do with that, but I don't like worrying about it. And I don't. So when wobble dogs die, they pop apart like Legos, and I find it really disturbing. They also eat each other after they die. They cannibalize the dead. Uh-huh. Yeah. I do still need to like crack a memory core and do a few other things like that just to get the achievements, but I'll do that after I get most of the other achievements and I'm just sticking around, you know. Because usually what I do, or at least what I did in the Switch version, was I had like a graveyard set of dogs. Because there's something. So once the dog dies and you memorialize them, they can come back as ghosts. And there's some achievements for that, but also they poop ectoplasm, which is another thing that you can add to get gut biome, like gut bacteria that's different. Yeah, ghost dogs that poop. So yeah, I have a specific dog graveyard where the only food available is ghost poop. You know, normal things. I'm just your average dog breeder. But right now I'm working on table dogs and a dog with a really big head, but technically he has two really big heads. I haven't quite gotten the big head achievement yet, but I'm getting there. But yeah, the memory cores that, like the cores that pop out of the dog when they die, either have their biome in it, so you can crack it open and have another dog eat it, which, yeah, I know. But, or you can put it in a little gravestone and it'll make a ghost dog. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm at least not making pugs so far. There's probably a way to do that, but I like the dogs with the schnozzes, so I have not made a flat-faced dog yet. And, like, I'm not selling the dogs, you know? I'm not showing the dogs. Mostly. I'm just keeping them like little bugs in a petri dish. Yeah, exactly. And I make sure to move them around and flip them over and give them pets and stuff. Like, it's fine. Yeah, exactly, Sleepy. And, like, it's not like you can get bed sores in the game. Like, it's fine. I do have the gnats in storage now. I think I said that already. Just because I was tired of watching them flop around. But one of the things, so at some point, one of the achievements is to get a worm dog, which means a dog with no legs, and to raise it to adulthood, which just means taking care of it. Like, you need to make sure that it plays with stuff and it gets pet, and you have to feed it because it can't move on its own. which really isn't that difficult. The difficult part is breeding a mutation that has no legs on it. But I am partway there because I do have a dog that only has legs on one side. So, we're getting there. Technically, that dog does have 4 legs. They just aren't in the right configuration. Um, it's fine. That's your home base, Sleepy, and by home base, I mean your prison. Oh, I haven't played Spore in forever. I could never really figure out how to do that. I had the collector's edition and everything, but I couldn't figure out how to get past like the tribal stage. But I just liked making little freaks, which I'm sure shocks everybody in chat after my dog discussion. Yeah, one of the tricks with wobble dogs is they often don't like to eat on their own or sleep on their own, so they like make you do it. But there is a positive reinforcement mechanic. That's the word I'm trying to think of. So if you feed them and then praise them, they're like, oh, eating good, food good. And you can do the same for sleeping. And eventually they'll take better care of themselves. Which is really just like how I train my friends. So it's like totally normal. Easy to do. I mean, I'm not wrong. But it is to the point, generally speaking, where if I pop into somebody's chat, they automatically go, oh, I should take a drink of water. Thank you, Bwib. I will take a sippy. Man, I don't know with you, Sleepy. A stretchy. I will also do a stretchy. But first I will finish this noodle. Yes, absolutely, Shawnee. Okay, good luck. Enjoy your capitalism. Or something. Maybe. If I ever change my name, we can make that my official middle name. Although probably not. I don't dislike my middle name. It's my grandma's name. So it's nice. But I don't like the way it sounds in the middle of my name. I said I was going to finish the noodle first. because I didn't want there to be any lines. Okay, I'm stretching. And yeah, I think it was Lapras who coined me as aggressive affection. Oh, I do have a little bit of other news. I did order some stickers today. And those noodle colors are not really consistent. That's okay. Okay, arm and wrist stretchies, and then I will hydrate. You should do that, Tomato. I did also have an idea the other night while I was falling asleep for a little mood tracker sheet. Well, more like a notebook kind of a thing that you could print off. Because I know that I've like explained that to a bunch of people and they are always like, I find it hard to figure out my emotions, and so that's difficult. And I was like, well, I could make a little thing that walks you through how I did it. So maybe that would help. I don't know. There's Sippy 1. Here's Sippy 2. All right. I'm still feeling so intimidated by this. I don't know why. Oh, I'll go look right quick. Oh, those are great, Cap. Yeah, I don't know why I feel so intimidated by it, but I really do. And at a certain point, you just have to kind of ignore that and just focus on the little pieces that you're doing. I should shade. Oh, I missed some spots here. Oops. Shade the underside of these noodles next, I think. Which I think I'll probably just do this. Let's see what I think about that. Yeah, that's good.
you paid for, all the skip turns that you saved for, all the nights you fell asleep without your gun. A coronation, a beheading, from the funeral to the wedding. Do you think they care where the crown goes?
Oh, did I even say which stickers I ordered, or did I just say that and then get distracted and not continue my thought? I did order the lilac sheet today, so it'll probably be here sometime next month. Yeah. So, a fun fact about having ADHD when you also have a menstrual cycle is it gets worse the week before your period. So that's where we're at. I always just called it hormone brain, but it's not just hormone brain. It's also brain no worky. Legitimately. Yeah. It's yeah. That's a lot. And although I mentioned this before, but I do have my hysterectomy planned. So we're just taking my uterus. It's not going to be the ovaries. So I'm still going to have a hormonal cycle, but I won't have to worry about bleeding all the time, which will be really nice, honestly. Because that will make my job much easier. Because modeling for art students is difficult. It's even more difficult when you're also bleeding. So not having to do both of those things at once will be really nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready for that thing to be out of me. It's caused me nothing but issues. And maybe once that happens, I'll stop having nightmares about being pregnant. That would also be great. Because let me tell you, those ones fuck you up, man. Like, I'm glad that there are people who want to be pregnant and do that, but it is not for me. Not so technically a full hysterectomy is just the uterus at this point. If you're doing it with the ovaries, it's a full hysto with ovaries. So a full hyst is just the uterus and the muscles around it that are in charge of contractions. So technically, yes, I am getting a full hysterectomy because medically, hysterectomies are just, yeah, histo with eggs, add an omelet on that sucker. But so technically yes, but also no in the way that you're asking, I think. I'm sure that's wild, Big White Bear. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you guys want a little bit of TMI? We can have a TMI moment today. Yeah, that's fair, Tomato. I have like a little pamphlet that has all the info in it that I already knew because I'm an over researcher. So my doctor kept saying things like, "You probably already know this, but I need to tell you" during my appointment because I was prepared. But it's to the point, like, my fear of being pregnant is so bad that when I'm having sex dreams, it changes how I act in the dream, even if I know it's actually a dream. Like, that's the level of fear. Yeah, exactly, Big White Bear. So the reason I decided to keep my ovaries, like, PMDD is an issue for me. So now I'm on antidepressants, which is helping a lot. I'm still crankier than I would be normally, but, like, it's fine. I can manage that. But because of the messed up hormone levels, I would need to have hormone replacement therapy. And because that's under attack by this administration, I don't feel comfortable getting those out right now. So, like, if I lose health insurance, I'll go back to dealing with PMDD raw dog, which I have been doing, and I can manage that. Like, it sucks, but I can do it. But if I lose my health insurance when I'm on hormone replacement therapy because I can't produce my own and it will destroy my bones into a fine white powder, I'm fucked. So, yeah, that was a major choice, like a major thing in my decision. Um, which sucks that I have to do that. And obviously, I'm not the person that I'm worried about mainly with HRT being under attack, obviously. I think we all know that. Um, but the thing about these kind of bans is that it often gets cis women um, kind of like rolled up in the same shitty blanket, which I wish people who voted would realize that, because then maybe they wouldn't vote so fucking stupid. But you know, I can't control everybody. But yeah, that's basically, I told that to my doctor too, and she laughed and then went, "Ugh, yeah." I was like, "Yeah." Like, I doubt that I will still have coverage by the end of this administration. Um, because I'm on public insurance, state insurance, which is one of the things under attack, because heaven forbid we take care of people. That's illegal. So, yeah. Yeah, very true. Well, I guess technically the eggs I have won't be affected by chicken flu or avian flu or whatever the right word is. I was going to say chickenpox, and I was like, that is the wrong disease. You're just saying that because you watched a thing on smallpox earlier. Stop it. But yeah, shit sucks for all of us. I'm sorry that I have to think like that. I'm sorry other people have to think like that. But, you know, we do what we can. Actually, Sleepy and I were talking about doing a collab at some point, um, where they drive the truck basically, and I'm just passenger princess. Um, oh yeah, I'm sure, Cap. Good luck, because the bullshit here spreads everywhere else, and it's awful. I'm thinking maybe we do like a fundraising stream for some sort of like trans um, or similar uh, charity. I really cannot think of words today. Well, we were talking about this in Matto's stream yesterday because I had an idea while Matto was also playing Truck Simulator. But with the DLC, um, it's actually possible for us to do the drive that my family did to go see my grandma at least twice a year when we were living in Oregon. And I thought that would be really cute to take, like, so Sleepy can drive the route and we could just do like a super long hangout stream kind of a thing. I could show you all a piece of my childhood. Yeah, words are hard. But yeah, Sleepy was like, "Oh my god, that's so cute. I want to do that." And so I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So coming soon to some gay bitches near you. I don't know when that will happen, but I'll let you guys know. Because I think both Sleepy and I are determined about this now. Yep. Well, you better, because if you didn't, this would be a bit of an awkward relationship. Yeah, exactly, Shawnee. And I thought I would just, so I will tell you guys part of the reason why I'm cranky. Um, Well, I've already told you part. I will tell you another part. Um, my grandma had to be flown down to a bigger hospital yesterday. Um, at first, we thought she was actively having a heart attack, but now it looks like it might have been a stroke, which is scary because my great grandma died because of a stroke while she was living with me and my family. So it's kind of her dementia is a lot worse just since we were there even. We were there like right after Christmas. So it's not looking good. Um, which is part of the reason why I thought of that yesterday because Matta was driving through Washington and it looks like home to me because that is where I grew up. And I was like, oh, that would be a cute little tribute. Like, no matter what happens, it'll be a nice little thing to remember, you know? It's also like combined with my grief about my mom and stuff like that too. So it would be a nice little thing to do with a bunch of nice people, you know? We did the update today was that after she was flown down because they thought she was having a heart attack. The update today was that it might have been a stroke, but in any case, it's been bad enough that they're looking at long-term care facilities already. So, which we've been avoiding. I say we as if I've done any work in this. But my uncle and his family who live next door have been trying to keep her in her house as long as possible. So, that would be cool. I on along this route, and I did stop there. Finally, get to stop there this last trip. There is the Trees of Mystery, which I'd driven past repeatedly throughout my childhood, and we'd never stopped. I convinced my dad to stop this time. Um, and I mean, it's just a shitty little museum and tourist spot, basically. But I was really excited to stop in there, so I really hope that that's included because there's a giant Paul Bunyan and Blue Babe um, statue outside. I guess is it a statue? It's more of a carving. I guess it's carved out of wood, I think. Um, but that will be a good like little attraction on the side of the road. I do have a photo. I can probably post it somewhere if you guys want to see. I was meaning to post like a roundup of the trip to my Instagram or something, but I was just so exhausted by the time I got back that I could not manage it. Because that was not the easiest trip in the world. But that would be a great thing to see on the sidelines. There's also a town called Orick along the drive. And somewhere in there, I'm not sure exactly where, there are the rotten remains of a wooden peanut, like a giant wooden peanut carving that was shoved around the US when Jimmy Carter was elected president. Um, like all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it does seem really accurate. And that's been there for a long time. I mean, it's been there as long as I can remember. So 30 years or so, at least. I think it's older than that, honestly. But, well, yeah, because I guess my dad and my grandpa stopped there before I was born. So older than that. Yeah, we stand Jimmy Carter, honestly. Like, we're never going to get another one like him who's just like a good person. Jesus Christ. I do have on one of my purses that's somewhere one of his original little peanut pins from when he ran, which probably would cost a lot more money than the like $5 I paid for it back then. Um, yeah, for sure, Shawnee. I know most of them are dead now, honestly, but seeing the like side of the road motels is always fun. Um, some of them lasted a fairly long time, all things considered. But I don't know, there was discourse back in the day about supernatural and the like roadside motels that the boys ended up in all the time. And people are like, those don't exist. That's never existed. And I was like, oh yes, they do. They're around. I've stayed in some. Like these ones are like better designed because a studio, had access to other props. But yeah, that's a real thing. Ah, welcome in, folks. Hi, Salem. Hi, Rainbow. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, Shani. Yep, lasagna tigers. Hey, hey, how's it going? How was your stream, Salem? We were just talking about road trips. Welcome back, Cat. Yay! Squish those tabs together. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Welcome in. What were you up to today, Salem? Hey, Kuro. Played by like a puppet by a pretty spooky doll lady. That sounds like a good time for you. I feel like that's right up your alley. Yeah, you've been perceived. Sorry, Salem. What piece of this do I want to do next? I don't know. Oh, that's such a mood, Big White Bear. Laminating things is so fun. I've considered getting a laminator, Big White Bear, so that I could laminate bookmarks. Yep, that's definitely what I meant, Salem. A dancy lady for sure. I think we give our ground beef some texture with some brown and then go over it with some red. Because I do need to add more red to this. Okay. I already decided what I'm doing. I just refuse to start. Starting things is the hardest part. Oh, Shawnee. Okay. Thank you. Here's where I thank past Katie for doing all of this tiny line work, even though it was a pain in the ass, because it makes this part easier. Yeah, of course. Have a good one, Salem. Thank you for the raid. All right, have fun, Kuro? Or something? I don't know. Yeah, I figured that's what Kuro meant. Because generally speaking, the one thing I know about Kuro is that she be napping. Um, that also explains why she liked my lasagna. Yeah, I agree. It is one of those Mondays for surezies. And I don't think we're the only ones that think so. That's great. Love that for you, Rainbow. Holy cow. I would love it if you could just like have a normal week. Because you seem to be lacking in those lately. You've had a lot going on all the time forever. Yeah, that is in fact something else. Um, yeah, that's totally fair, Rainbow. Hi, Lib. I I joked because so I've mentioned this on stream before. My best friend and my mom passed away like a couple months after each other. And it was right after I'd broken my ankle and also stopped drinking. Um, which I always thought about that airplane scene that's like, picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue, picked the wrong week to stop smoking. And that was kind of the vibe. And so I was like, if I can get through like both my best friend and my mom dying sober, I can do anything after that. Like, we're fine. Nothing can get like that crazy again. We're okay. Cause like, holy shit, man. That was a lot. But it's kind of nice when like one anxiety ends up trumping all the other ones so hard, you know? And let me tell you, my best friend dying came with like a lot of other stuff because he wasn't out to his family when he passed away. And that was a mess and a half. And it's ended up with me blocking his entire family on social media. Um, so yeah, there was a lot of stuff with that. And I have yet again learned the importance of making a will. And yeah. Yeah, I don't have an official will right now because it costs money to get them set here. But thank you, Lib. But I do have, this will shock all of you. I do have a spreadsheet um, with a list of my stuff and people to contact when I die that my brother has access to. So I have a spreadsheet with a bunch of items that I think are like, would not qualify as something to split up under the law because it's worth less than $100. Um, and a list of people who those go to. Thank you, Viking. It's been a while, but I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I'm a spreadsheet bitch. Yeah, I excel in the sheets, you know. I love spreadsheets. I love arranging or like information in a way that I can understand it and see what's happening. Oh, good. I'm glad that I was able to help you with that, Rainbow. I know it can be super overwhelming to start up with, so. Have you done yours for last month, or do we need to set up a co-work date? Yeah, do you guys want to know my weirdest spreadsheet? I don't know that it's necessarily the weirdest, but it is the one that took the most work because I worked on it for over a year. If you ever want to know what weather it's going to be on what day in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I have an entire spreadsheet for that for every single location in the wild area. Because there are weather dependent spawns, and I was curious how the weather repeated, and it repeats every year. So it has specific um, weathers for each day out of 366 days because it did include a leap year. I did check. Um, so I checked the weather every single day in Pokemon Sword and Shield for over a year. Technically, I did it for almost 2 years. So if you guys ever need to know that because you're shining hunting something specific, I have that information for you. So just hit me up. My friend and I also tracked what you could get from the Champion Cup for a while and like what the likelihood was of getting Apra balls and stuff. Oh, Tomato, do you want to see the one that I have? I helped Rainbow set up one that's really similar, but I have one with like no personal information in it that I can send you so you can steal my formulas and stuff. If you want to see how I set up mine. Yeah, I like organizing information and not organizing my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think if I try to do that right now, my laptop will explode, but I will put an alert in my phone right now to send it to you later. Well, tomato doesn't have to act like plankton because I'm handing over the formula. Okay, alert in my phone. That's what I'm doing. Don't forget, Katie. Send tomato spreadsheet. And let's do that for 5 p.m. because I will remember then. And give me an alert, please. Thank you. There. All right. My phone will yell at me so that even if I do forget after I end stream, I will remember. Because, like, I'm more than happy to help. I did, like, the hard work of putting in all the formulas and stuff, so you can, like, copy and figure it out on your own. Or I can do a call like I did with Rainbow and walk you through figuring it out. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. It's one of those things where it's like there is, like, number one, I think that we should all be helping each other out all the time. Like, we aren't in competition. But also, like, helping you figure that out doesn't mess with any of my stuff, you know? It's not like I'm teaching money classes for how to do this or anything. I think we should all just help each other. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bad American. We've known that for a while though. Um, I stopped doing the Pledge of Allegiance when I was in 4th grade. And I will say that I continued to not do it even after 9/11. So, yeah. Um, yeah, for sure, Rainbow. Like, we little guys got to look out for each other. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's it's creepy, the Pledge of Allegiance. It's like really fucked up. And the reason we have flags in our schools in the first place was because a guy in the 1800s was selling flags, and his friend in the government decided to make it a law to put flags in all of the classrooms so that he could sell more flags. Literally everything about this country is built on capitalism. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's just indoctrination. Thank you, Shani, taking a sippy. Like, you want to talk brainwashing? Look at our country. Holy shit. Yeah, for real. Yeah, the problem has always been capitalism. Oh, this isn't the brush size that I wanted. That's okay. I want this one. Because I'm gonna do this other layer of meat at the same time so that I actually do them the same. Instead of, like, finishing the one and then starting the other one and going, wait, how did I do this? Because that's definitely the vibes for today, is wait, how did I do this? And we're gonna avoid that as best we can. It really is Scam America, which is why perhaps we shouldn't be shocked that the US has voted the #1 scammer to the Oval Office again. Oh, I did already tell Sleepy and Matto this, but I managed to get a little win today. Um, as an Eye for Scotland, started a petition on Steam a while back to make it so that you could filter out generative AI games. Thank you, Shani. Um, and the petition got picked up on Reddit today or yesterday, and they have already added a filter label for generative AI games. You can actually filter them now, which is great because we hate Gen AI. And that'll be really nice because on Matto's stream yesterday, we were talking about Next Fest and the demos and how we hoped that um, the majority of the streams getting demos weren't going to be Gen AI crap. Hi, Diavra. Good to see you. Yeah, and it's really great. Like, I'm hoping that now that people can straight up see that things are Gen AI, that the the voting with the wallet will take over, and they'll see that it doesn't actually make them any money. Um, one can hope. Anyway. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't touched Minecraft in a few days. I've been deep in the Wobble Dog mines. Needed something that didn't involve quite as much thought the past couple days. Although what I really should do is get back in game and start harvesting more wood, because we're running low in our base on some of the kinds. I also need to bring some of those rabbits back and see how the genetics work. Speaking of breeding little fucked up atrocities, you know. I'm just curious how which colors are dominant, because we discovered that the black coloring was really dominant and the brown color is really recessive for the ones that you find in the flower fields. And then I tried to breed a sand rabbit with them, and the sand rabbit overtakes the brown, which is interesting. I'm curious. Ooh, nice, Adam. We do all still need to figure out when we're doing that thing. What's it called, Cap? The marine thing. Yeah, Ocean Monument. Thank you. See, I'm having trouble like finding words in my brain today. That's our major struggle, which if that's the worst thing that happens to me today, that's fine. Yeah, I know you did and Cap did. What? I'm scared of the trial chamber. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they're fighting outside. Okay. This is a normal occurrence. Excellent, Shawnee. Good work. They are playing. So true. 10. Good to see you. And Shani was right. We do have all the friendos in chat today. It's great. Okay. I do love that little gremlin so much. I need to buy your birthday merch before that disappears, actually. I should do that next month. Because I love the little gremlin. Just like me, for real. Ooh, I'm realizing I didn't do something that was on my to-do list today. Because I got distracted by being grouchy. That's okay, it's not a big deal. Dance party. It's not a huge deal. It's just something that I've been meaning to do for a while. And I technically did have time to do it today. I was just like, I was too busy being a grouchy toddler. Yeah, it's a day today, I think, for everybody. And I'm sorry that you had a poopy day. I hope tomorrow is less poopy. I hope that for all of us, honestly. Oh yeah, Cap, I was telling Rainbow that we saw her in the nether. Like, we figured out she was in the nether the other day. And she apparently spawned into the nether. That was just like where she was. And immediately there was a ghast there. So she was screaming and running for her life is what was happening. That's why she was moving so fast. I think we talked about it on stream. Okay. Mm-hmm. But she was also just running for her life, you know. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tens. That always sucks. Ah, gotcha. I'm glad you're looking after it. I hope it heals up quick for you, because that's always a pain, I guess. That's maybe not the best wording, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Winter is dangerous. I think maybe I finished the beef layer today. And we do the ricotta on Friday. And I'll try to get that other piece inked just in case we finish it early, because the ricotta won't take us long. But unless I come up with a plan for something to do for the color of the month, because that will be decided by then, so. Ooh, yeah, that's always bad, Tens. For sure. Yeah, I'd never heard of it before Kat mentioned it to me. I'm gonna need to put my burnt umber on my palette soon. And my computer is still really chugging today. MacBook Aang has decided that it's not a good Monday either. Yes, it's like a lightsaber. I'm kind of realizing I probably could have managed to fit this into the yellow ochre month. I didn't need to wait for red. I could have just done it when I had the idea. It was still cooking in my head, but you know, it would have fit just fine. I mean, I did like a lot of art that month, so I don't know that I would have had time. Yeah, yeah. We were having the proofing and preheating the oven stage. Okay. Is there anything else I really need to do to that underlayer? I do need to let it dry before I put red on top or it's just going to smear everything. Oh, I do need to take a progress photo. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes you have the thoughts, they just haven't, you know, cooked, so they're still liquid. It's like baking a cake. You may have the goo, but it doesn't have a form yet. And as we know, everything about a brain involves goo. Yeah, I knew that about Cap already, but I get the inner line to the nerd facts, I think. Because if there's one thing I like, it's a nerd. If there's two things I like, it's a nerd that talks to me. And my brain really does not want to do anything today. If there's three things I like, it's a nerd who talks to me and also teaches me stuff, I think. Are you dry enough? I don't know. We're just gonna go for it because I don't want to sit here. I'm impatient, but also don't want to do anything today. Yeah, exactly, Matto. Hearing people talk about their interests is like the best thing in the world. Okay, we're just gonna go for this and hope for the best, which is really how I do all my art. And I feel like artists who tell you different are probably lying to you. Because, like, yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing, but also I don't know anything, and I never have. I also feel like maybe I should end soon just so that my laptop gets a break because she is struggling. She's trying so hard to breathe right now. And that's my fault. I made her run YouTube and then I started streaming, and that's hard for her. But I've been rewatching through all of Puppet History since the new season started. Because again, it falls into line of a nerd who teaches me stuff, you know? Yeah, for sure, tomato. There's actually a TikTok reel I put up over the summer, I think. That's just my face while I'm listening to Cap talk about, I think it was Palia at that point. He was telling me all the story points in Palia. Um, I think I was just working on prepping a digital file while I was listening to him talk. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. See, it's not something I want to do, but I do want to know all the intricacies and how hard you have to fist fight to get the specific ones, you know? Same with like Pez dispensers and stuff. Like, couldn't be me, but also fascinating. Okay. That looks way different on cam than it does in person. I think maybe I bumped up the saturation too much on the camera last time, trying to get a correct color. Let me mess with it a little bit. Beep boop. How's that? That's closer, I think. And I don't know, for a lot of people who have interests like that, they're really used to just being humored. So people aren't actually interested in what they're talking about, and the person can tell that they're just like exhausted by it. So it's always nice to like be that person who's like, no, please keep talking about it. Because it's good for both of you. Yeah. So like for instance, I'm gonna dox an interest now that everybody already knows. But Cap has been watching the One Piece anime. And so every time he tells me he's been watching an episode, I'm like, you have to update me on what's happening because he's been telling me all of the story points. Because it's like a ridiculously long anime, right? And it's probably not one I'm ever going to watch. But I like hearing Cap talk about it. So he just tells me all of the plot points for it every time he's been watching new episodes. And I'm like, please tell me. It's my favorite show. I need to listen to you talk about it. It doesn't hurt that Cap just has a really nice voice, you know, but. And I'm like choking up on this brush today. Calm down, ma'am. It was so funny actually because Cap saw Moana 2 before I did. I saw it when we were down visiting my grandma. And so he told me about it because he went and saw it with Nerdlane. And he basically just told me the whole story because I didn't think I was going to be able to see it anyway. And I also don't mind spoilers. I experience something differently watching it than I do hearing about it. Um, but he described the plot so well that I knew when I was watching the movie when to close my eyes because there was going to be lightning effects that could give me a migraine. I love that rainbow. That's like one of my favorite little like couple activities, you know? You just tell each other about all the things you've been doing. Yeah, exactly. It's also part of the game specifically. It's also part of why I really like Twitch is getting to watch other people play games that I wouldn't be able to play. Oh, nice, Big White Bear. And yeah, I know Cap is to the part where there were some. Oh yeah, you said that and I missed it. Some that were redone and yeah. Yeah, see, I firmly believe that your partner should be your best friend. Like if your immediate thought when something happens to you isn't I need to tell my partner about this, you're doing it wrong. Like I get that some people aren't like that and don't enjoy that, but couldn't be me. Like that's my best friend. He needs to know everything that's happening to me all the time. Duh. I do think I need to tone down the red in the drips a little bit, but I'll probably do that closer to the end. But I still do need to do this layer. I do think I'm probably going to go back over this red with some more brown, similar to how we did this layer. Because I do want it to have that red, but I also want it to be clear what it is. I feel like we're kind of on the blood spectrum here. This red is a very bright red, so I might tone it down with some brown and go back over. I don't know, I think it should go both ways. Because your bro can be a hoe and your hoe can be a bro. Like a hoe bro Punnett square. But what if the hoe doesn't want to be your bro, Lib? Oh, I hate that I read that with my own eyeballs. I should have borrowed somebody else's eyeballs for that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is true, Shawnee. I need you all to know that Rainbow's Never Safe is playing in my head right now. I am never safe. That's great, Big White Bear. I have never said Honji. I like yes, I am not fully innocent on the pun train, but that is not something that has ever come out of my mouth or been typed by my fingers. So, you know. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I let you have all the credit you deserve, my love. And that one is all you, baby. Yeah, Big Word for Elmo has gotten like transcribed into Big Day for Elmo whenever I have a lot going on and I'm feeling overwhelmed. So if I'm having like a really big day, my brain goes, "Ooh, big day for Elmo." Hi, Moobeast, and like honestly, I think this is one of the tamer conversations we've had this stream so far. It's been a little all over the place today. Oh yeah, Rainbow sure does. Schmall is definitely one. So small. Schmall. Definitely. No, we're good, Lib. Thank you. Yeah, I'll leave the spicier stuff to you. And probably Sleepy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of done. I think I have been feeling a little done since I started, just because my brain is not great. We've discussed this, Moo-Beast. This has been discussed at nauseum in lip stream. Like I could go back through and work on the um, brown to add to the meat, but I don't really want to, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna take a progress photo because that's something I should do. And then I'm gonna go look and see who else is streaming. Because Rainbow, well, wait, Rainbow starts at 5, so. Well, 5 for me. It's not gonna be 5 for you because nobody else lives in Alaska as far as I'm aware. What am I doing? This. Oh, Goose is live playing Fields of Mystery. We can go raid Goose. That will be good. Goose is a sweetie and also has that wild ADHD energy. So let me switch over to the ending screen because that is what is happening right now. And I will open up this thing, but I will mute the tab first. I will also copy and paste that so I don't have to type it. Because we're thinking ahead a little bit. Just a little bit though. Not a lot of it. Let me close that. This can also close right now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Shawnee has put raid commands in the chat. The first one has emoji that you can use anywhere on Twitch. The second one has an emote that you can use if you are subscribed to my channel. So please copy and pasta the one that is relevant to you. And we will post those for Goose. Goose is a sweetheart and does art and games, and it's just kind of a general delight. So I think you'll enjoy Goose's energy if you haven't been there before, because he they took a while off of streaming. I think they're still them. I think. Um, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for talking and chatting and all that kind of stuff. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember that you're loved because I love you. And if you can't take care of or be kind to yourself for yourself, please do so for me because I think you're awesome and deserve nice things. And that includes from yourself, even on the days when it's hard. So let's be a little bit nicer to ourselves, and then we can meet back here and tell everybody our victories, huh? And it helps if I actually start the raid, just in case anybody was wondering. So yeah, I will be back on Friday. We'll finish the lasagna, and I might have a new color of the month ready and raring to go. But if not, I have a little trans pride cricket in the works. That's sketched, and I should be able to get that inked this week. So that will be our next thing until I figure out what I want to do with the color of the month. Once I figure out what the color of the month is, I'm sure I'll see y'all around the various internet spots. And yeah, thanks for popping in, Moopies. Yep, puns and go what is generally the vibe. Honestly, that's just kind of how Twitch works, I think, especially in our sphere. And especially on days where I'm a little bit deranged, which is today. Let's be real. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next time, okay? Bye.